So tonight I'm going to be performing at the Revel Social in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. So we got to drive an hour and some change.
Right.
But I'll probably make it there in half an hour.
Right, because we're running a little late. The show's at 8:30. It's 7:30 right now.
Actually, the show started at 7.
Oh, well, you perform at 8:30 though.
8:45.
Okay.
But he told me, he was like, whenever you get there, you know, like, we want to make you feel comfortable. I was like, okay.
Right. So whenever I get there, then.
Because I was real with him. I was like, listen, I was like, I'm an hour away and I gotta get ready. I gotta work at 5, so I need to get ready. Yeah, I can't just go there looking all crazy. He was like, okay, that's fine. You know, we want to accommodate you, you know, to however you feel necessary. And I was like, okay, I'll be there about 9. 10. I'm just kidding. I'll be there when the show ends. Okay, Mom, you go in first. You can go that way. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hi, Mommy. Hi, Mom.
I love your hair.
Thanks. 55 and 5. It's like, now it was a little more expensive than that, but I ain't going to all my secrets now.
Sarah always takes forever.
Took me long enough.
Did it now?
Wow, yeah. We were like, wow, where you guys?
Mom, you didn't say hi to me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, so tell me something about Sarah.
She's a very good singer.
Laughs funny. Laughs very loud. Always late.
She makes the best songs.
Aww.
Sarah loves Chipotle.
Yeah. No, Chipotle loves me. Let's get that clear. I invested a great amount of money in that
come
bitch.
there mostly to pay them.
Basically, all that money that I spent, I could have opened up a fucking Chipotle.
I saw your new song video.
Which one?
Biggest mistake.
And what'd you think?
It was awesome.
It was what?
Awesome.
Thanks, babes. What's your favorite song of mine?
I'd say Never, because that was
Never Be?
Yeah, because that was your first song that you made.
Oh, so cute. Thanks, babe.
She's a good sister. She's a good sister. She's a good person.
She's a good cook.
Thanks.
Wow.
I'll be looking at your freaking Instagram story.
I know you wanted to come over.
I'm like, damn, like,
I'll be shoving it up.
Why should cook when I come over?
I'm like, you never come there like
I do
that.
try to, but then you be like,
I don't know, I'd be like wanting to leave. I don't know.
you want to leave. Well, like when you cook, you know it takes long a little bit. Like I would say like an hour to actually cook, get everything done, and then you gotta wash the dishes. I don't like a dirty kitchen, and neither does my husband. He hates a dirty kitchen. Oh my god. But yeah, I try to chef it up, you know. I try to invent some shit. I don't even know.
What's the last thing you cooked?
The last thing I cooked was last night. I made chuleta, which in English is pork chop for all the people that don't know Spanish. Chuleta, I put like some adobo, which is some Spanish seasoning, some sazon packet, which is like orange little packet of sazon. I put black pepper, a little bit of salt, sprinkle a little bit of nail filings. I'm just kidding, let me stop. I put some flour in it, so you know, like so the ingredients and condiments can all, you know, be all flavorful. Fried that shit. Slam it. Then I fried some plantains. It was a simple thing because my husband made this. It's from Spain. It's like eggs with. Motherfucker, let me talk. Yeah, look at I want to be Sara Zee. I want people to look at me and say, that's Sara Zee. Not, oh, wait, you look like Selena. Like, and then they forget about my name. You know, like, no, I want to brand myself as me, Sara Zee. So, yeah. I mean, I don't have a problem with people saying that I look like her or I resemble her or whatever. But I just want to be my own person, you know what I mean? I don't like being compared to anybody. So that's that.
She's been really getting out there, you know what I'm saying? And like she has little business cards too. Matter of fact, let me show you the business cards.
Oh yeah, she does.
Just in case you haven't seen them before.
Business card here.
Oh snap!
That's the old business card. I have updated ones now, but yeah.
Wait, I think I have the new
I'll
one.
show you my updated one right now.
Here we go. This is the. Oh wait, is this the same one?
No,
Oh,
no. Yeah, it's that one. It's that one.
Oh my god, that was fucking hilarious.
When's the first time you seen Sarah perform?
No, I think my first was at the Revel. I think that was my first one. I can't remember.
I don't even remember honestly.
Wasn't that big place?
No, I'm not. It's where Taylor does Freestyle Fridays there.
Custom made fits.
Fourth Street.
Oh yeah, matter of fact, me too.
Yeah.
I remember that day. That was when Kelly first came back from
Florida.
Yeah, that when Kelly first came back from Florida.
That was
Yeah.
the first anniversary.
Me too.
And Sarah, gotta say, I was very impressed by you.
Oh, you're so cute. Thank you, baby. You know, like every time I perform, before I start performing, I always chew gum because I always get so nervous. Like, I know it doesn't show. People tell me that it doesn't show when I perform, but literally, like, my heart's pounding. But it's a great, like, adrenaline feeling as I'm performing. And, you know, at first, whenever I enter the room about to perform, people looking at me like, okay, like, let's see what you got. So, you know, it's like kind of like not so intimidating because I know who I am and what I can do, but it's like they make you want to feel like you're intimidated, you know? So it's like when I first start singing, then I gotta get like the crowd hype, and then they just end up loving me, you know? So it's like a really good feeling at the end, you know? You get a select few people that, you know, don't really tell you anything, but you know that they was vibing to you. And then other people that are just so supportive and, you know, really like support me and appreciate like my artist side or whatever. I met some great people. It's good networking every time I perform, I must say. And I have, oh my goodness, since I first started until now, I have connected with so many artists, you know, that do the same thing I do, like rappers and singers and poets and people that paint. Like, it's really impressive, like all the talent that's out there. Apart from that.
Wait,
I'm
I
biggest
kind of feel a
fan.
little bit car sick. I'm so sorry.
Who's my biggest fan?
Me.
Why?
I feel like I need air.
Okay.
You know, okay.
Do you need air right now?
I think I'm alright now.
I'll put some air on.
I just get, you know, like I get like, not good. I think I get motion sickness, you know, because people say like car sickness, you get like nauseous. I don't get nauseous. I just get like a fucking annoying ass headache.
So who's my biggest fan other than Jasmine? So Jasmine, my biggest fan. You guys know?
We all.
I feel like I'm her biggest fan, honestly. Like every time I go in the shower, like I'll play like her playlist
Everybody.
on YouTube. Like YouTube is like my number one go-to, and every time she posts something, I'm on that shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I play it so much that like my list has her songs in it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I like my sister. Like, you know.
I said who farted in here, and I'm like,
And you're like,
Mom.
they're looking at me. I don't know why.
Mom has the worst fucking farts.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
exactly.
all agree. Like,
Oh my
you
god.
need to literally get out of the room where you're in, because I'll fucking throw up. I'm like,
Yeah. you know what her fart smell like? If a dead body farted. She's dead inside.
Here's one fact about you. Ever since you started singing, you wear wigs.
Actually, when you were a baby, we used to live in Bethlehem Street.
oh my god, I know what you're gonna say.
Yes.
What?
Oh wait.
We used to live in Bethlehem Street in Reading, and my first job was KFC. And you know, I was like mad hype. I was like, oh, I'm getting money now. Like, all right. So I always was impressed by wigs. I just never had the motherfucking money to get it. You know what I mean? So when you were actually a baby, I think you were probably like, how many months? Maybe like 6, 7 months, 8 months. I bought my first wig. And when I tell you that I didn't know how to put that shit on, I looked ridiculous. Like, It was a wig, like, it wasn't even a lace front. Like, it was one of those wigs that you could tell it's fucking wig. It was black, brown, and like curly and shit. I look like Tarzan. But I thought I looked so cute. I was like, oh my god, I got my first wig on. And I was with my friend Marcus, and he looked at me. He was like, "No, don't get it." And I was like, "I'm gonna get it anyways." So I swiped my card. I asked my friend for advice, and it wasn't the advice that I wanted to hear. So I did what I had to do. Add an X amount and swipe the card, because only my opinion mattered.
Wait, remember when you put it on Yasmin's head?
Oh yeah,
baby? That's what I thought you were gonna say.
Oh yeah, and then I put that damn wig on your head, girl, because I thought it was funny. You look like baby Tarzan.
It's a movie. Ow.
How does it feel to be the brother of a singer?
I mean, it feels amazing. Actually, I'm actually like her photographer too. So it's kind of a big deal, you know.
Autograph.
Doing 100, you know, shoots a day. 100 pictures, just tiring. Because you never can get the right one. And with her, it's like hell.
He ain't lying. It literally, he was taking 20 photos, right? And I'm like, again. The lighting's not right.
My hair's
not right. Oh, I look fat in this angle. He's like, I was like, I'm paying you, all right? So relax. I do it again. Love you.
Did you think that Sarah was gonna be a singer when she was a little kid? Mom?
Yeah, you. Actually, yes, because she always, when she was little, she always performed for my family.
Oh yeah, the performances.
And she was always, she always be the leader. She always be the first one.
She would be the one with the idea. Like,
Yes.
she would be the one to tell us, like, do it. And, you know, like, this is our older sister, so we just fucking did it just because. Like, we were just like, fuck it, let's do it. And, you know, like, we used to always get money, too, because we would, like, family would come over and we'd be like, it'd be $1 to watch our show, and we'll get money off of, like, our family members and shit.
They dress them up.
So basically, like, we'll put I'll put a song on, like, we'll dance like Shakira or like Nelly or something.
We were called the Nelly Club.
We were called the Nelly Club. You know, like the Nelly. It was me, my sister back there, and Kelly. And I'll be like, guys, our family's coming over, so we have to, you know, dance and like get it, all right? I'm like, hey, you're gonna move like this, you're gonna move like this, and I'm gonna move like this, all right? And then just be yourself. So when family would come over, we'd be like, welcome to our show. And like, I was literally like the coordinator. Like, I just always had it in me to perform. Like, and we never really choreographed this shit. Like, we just basically like freeballed it. Like, just
And Kelly, she made a jar because she wanted to be more official, and she made it. She was like the Nelly Club, and she would walk around and like collect everybody's money. Like, we were fucking savages, just fucking taking money from our family. Like, and it was like a mediocre show. Like, it wasn't nothing crazy. Like, we were just fucking around.
We were fucking 8 years old. Like, we were 8, like
charging people money. It was big money.
Yeah. I mean, they'll clap and shit. I mean, they had to. Like, we're family. Willie, you're mad quiet.
I know.
Why, are you nervous?
You know, I'm shy.
I know. My little dookie booty. Oh my god, let me tell you a story about Willie. So when he was born, I was 10 years old. And oh my god, I was obsessed with him. I was like, oh my god, my little brother. Literally, I was in 4th grade, 5th grade, I don't even fucking know. I can't do the math right now, I'm driving. So everyone in my class, I think everyone in my school knew who was my brother, because I would brag about him all the time. I'm like, oh my god, my little brother, his name is Willie Daniel Castro, and he was just born February 18th, and I love him so much, he is so cute.
And also, when he would go to, when we went, damn it, can't fucking talk, cut that out. when my mom would go like to pick us up from school, everybody would be around him like, oh my god, and Willie would be like, you know, he already knew like the girls would come up to him. He was like,
he was so little, but he was getting later.
Yeah, for real. Like, all the girls would like surround him and shit. How you feel, Willie? All the girls want you. But he had like curly hair, like curly puffy hair.
All the parties and stuff too. Oh
And he'll be like 3 years old grinding with girls.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even playing around. Like, you know, we live in that hood, so we had them get ratchet little parties and shit. Oh, but like Willie, and like our friends would be like grinding with him and shit. Oh, yo, Willie get it. I mean, now that's considered ratchet, but back then we didn't give a fuck. You know, when you live in the hood, you do shit that ain't right but feels right. You know what I mean? So, anyway, so when Willie was a baby, I remember I would always make up songs for him all the time, and he would just like literally be in his crib just staring at me. This one time, he was actually standing up on his crib, and I was singing to him. I was like, "Oh Willie, mi bebé tan hermoso, mi bebé tan precioso," and I was like, "Que no lo puedo creer," and when I hit that high note, I lifted my head up and closed my eyes, and then I heard a boom, and I looked down, and he fell out the crib. I don't know if I hit the wrong high note, but I got him scared or something. He jumped.
On the fucking crib.
He would always fall in the crib. I don't know what the fuck. And I was like, oh my god. But I was so upset that it happened while I was there. Like, if I would have never hit that high note and closed my eyes, he would have been fine. So I was like, oh my god, he was crying, and my mom thought I threw him on purpose. I was like, Mom, like, I wouldn't do that shit to my baby. That's my baby. It was so heartbreaking, but it was crazy. It was a crazy moment.
What do you want to see next for Sarah?
I feel like.
Tours, international.
Oh my gosh, what if like to hear her fucking song on the radio? Like, if I would hear my fucking sister's song on the radio, I'd be like, oh my god.
The day that I hear my song on motherfucking radio, I swear to God, I'm turning that shit off, and I'm be like, no, that wasn't me, was it? Turn that shit back on. Wait, shit was me. Turn it back off again. Fuck. That's me. Turn it on again and blast that motherfucking shit.
Con Dios por delante lo vas a lograr. Con Dios por delante lo vas a lograr, mami. Vas a llegar muy lejos.
God is so good. Oh
Yes.
my God, I'm telling you.
Dios es muy.
Oh my God, I have a little fucking story
Con Dios
about
todo
God.
se puede. Sin Dios no somos nada.
Yo, speaking of God, honestly, like, God has been so fucking good to me. I remember my first job, and this is not to put anybody down or anything or throw anybody under the mud, but this is my personal experience, and this is what I went through personally that made me grow as a person. But when I was working my first job, you know, I was struggling a lot. I was living in some other people's house because my mom, you know, left me, I guess. Well, I don't guess, it's true. So I had to basically like fend for my own and figure out life. And I remember me getting my first apartment, and I was struggling so bad. Like, it was a bad struggle, like no food in the fridge type struggle where, you know, thank God I work at a food place where I can actually like bring food home and things like that. But if it wasn't for that, I was already starving even with that. But point period blank, where I'm trying to get to is, this one day I was on my break at KFC, and I literally, like, it was like around 11 in the morning, 12 o'clock, and I looked at the sun. I just looked outside because it was such a beautiful day, but I was so depressed, and I just literally just started crying, and I just started talking to God, and I'm like, God, like, are you even real? Like, why does stuff keep happening to me? Like, it's not fair. Like, why me? Why me? You know? I'm like, show me a sign that you're here with me. Like, that I'm not alone. Like, I have no direction in my life. Like, I don't know what to do. And that same week, this lady from church, her name is Irma, she came with a card with the pastor of the church, and just gave me a card or whatever. He's like, oh, you know, you can feel free to come here. You know, it's a good church, blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like, okay, because I wasn't really like a big like church goer believer, but I knew there was a God, but I just didn't know if he was real or not. You know, so this one day I was really upset. And I moved into like my first apartment, and I was going through my stuff, and I was seeing that, you know, like when you have like that box of like full of shit that you don't even know why the fuck you packed. In that box, I seen the card that the lady from the church gave me, and then I read it, and it said a church for the hurting, and that spoke to me so much that I'm like, wow, I'm hurting right now. I'm hurting so bad. I called her, went to church. It was an amazing feeling. I'm not in church anymore, but I just want to say, like, it really made me open a connection and a personal relationship with God. Literally, I would pray and talk to him about things that has happened to me, like, so far. He has really, like, taken me out of places where I thought I would be forever. You know, like, anybody can say whatever they want about God, but through my personal experiences, I wasn't raised in church. You know, I went to God because I was hurting. I needed answers. I didn't have any guidance in my life, you know? So that really gave me direction and, like, a purpose, you know, like, it's just crazy. God is so good. Like, he has really answered prayers for me, like, you wouldn't believe. But we ain't got time for all that, you know, but I'm just saying, like, he really, like, came through. I'm gonna tell you there's one thing that he came through for. So I was going to college, and no, actually I wanted to go to college, but I was working for a collection agency, and their hours just wouldn't fit with the college schedule, and I'm like, damn it, like, I'm not gonna do it, because, you know, I'm on my own. I'm like, I gotta work, I gotta fend for myself. I can't just, like, you know, oh, stay home, I can stay with my mommy and daddy while I go to college and blah 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 blah. No, like, it was go, like, do what I gotta do, be responsible, hold it down on my own, and then go to college. So I was like, God, I really need a job, like a full-time job, like, that worked like an 8 to 5 or something, like something set, like something good for me, blah blah blah. And I was like praying to him. I was like, God, like, please open the door for me. All of a sudden, this guy, when I was back from break, this guy just jumps out at me. He's like, hey, and I'm like, hi. He was like, hey, are you looking for a job? And I'm like, no, I'm going to my job right now. I was like standoffish because, you know, I don't know you, like, I don't really trust people that easy like that. So he was like, oh, I'm looking for, like, you know, like a Spanish secretary. My wife is pregnant. We're looking for someone, and blah, blah, blah. You know, I went inside. The wife took down my information. We ended up having, like, a meeting and a lunch. They actually liked me. They were going to choose someone else, but then the person couldn't do it anymore, so then they chose me to do it. And I've been there, like, for 6 years now. And, like, that to me was a crazy, like, God experience, because out of everybody, like, why me? You know what I mean? Like, God purposely placed that in front of me. Like, it's crazy to me. Like, when people hear how I got my job, like, they don't even believe it. They think, like, I went to school for it. Like, no, I didn't. But yeah, it's been a crazy experience. God definitely is real, and he will really give you your heart's desires, honestly. For real. And I know that there's probably some people out there that can relate to my story, you know. Or maybe there's some people out there that are in that place where I used to be, in that hole, that feel like there's no way out. I'm telling you, you seek God, you will find.
Work all of the answers when I'm in these there. And when we all do, we both know it ain't enough to tear us away. Cause we can stay in attention, leading us away. If you see my type of trigger, tell them I'll be searching for him. Let the fellas in our bags treating me real bad, and I'm this close to calling it quits. If you see my type of trigger, tell them I'll be searching for him. Let the fellas in our bags treating me real bad, and I'm this close to calling it quits. I'm on the top of the top to replace, but I act a little moody, but it's to chase me.